Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Brian Kirk.
Hello.
For Prospero Hall.
Prospero
Looking at
Hall.
The Wizard Always Wins.
Yes.
Which sounds like it'd be boring because you're just like, are you the wizard?
Right.
You win.
But it's weird. The wizard does always win.
It does.
And yet it's always suspenseful. It's really weird.
I've played a few times.
Oh, you have?
Yes, I know
Good.
how to do this here. But maybe you can take the lead here.
So this game is it's a very light family game, but there's actually quite a bit going on. It's a game that's a little complex to hear the rules, but once you play one round, you pretty much
You're
get
done.
it.
You're
You're
flow
going.
right.
Everyone's going really quickly. The overall goal is that you want to be the wizard. We have different roles that people are going to be taking every round. And eventually, somebody is going to grab a gem out of the bag that matches their color. And if they are in the role of the wizard, they win the game. Now, at the beginning of the game, we don't have any gems in the game. And we have these hands with different elements that we are collecting sets. And collecting certain numbers of each card gives us certain abilities that we will use to our advantage. We all have a level dial that starts at 1, and some of the sets will give us the power to level up our dial. And what that means is certain times when you are drawing gems from the bag of fate, you get to draw more gems. The higher your level, the more gems you get to draw, which increases your odds, of course. Some of the sets, as you collect them, for instance, if you collect 8 potions, you get to take 2 of your gems of your color, put them into the bag of fate. So eventually, you're going to get to the point where you've got enough pulls, you've got some gems in the bag, it looks like it's a good time to try for the wizard. The bag, though, by the way, also starts out full
There's some other things
of element tokens, so the odds at the beginning are very slim that you're going to get the win. And the gameplay uses a mechanic where at the start of the game, we randomly determine turn order to begin with. On your turn, you take a roll. You do what it says, normally drawing a card, playing a card face up, which is how you collect the sets.
You can swap with other players.
You can trade with it, right.
They don't want to.
No, but they have to comply.
That's right.
There are some that let you play more than 2 or more than 1 card or draw more than 1 card. So eventually you'll have yours, I'll have mine. And then at the end of a round, you look at the number on the character you took and put your turn marker on that number. So the more powerful the character, the later in the turn order you'll be. And eventually, like I said, you'll get to the point early. Some people like to go right when they've got 1 gem in the bag. I've seen it happen with 30 gems or 30 tokens in the bag, and somebody had 1 pull and they grabbed it and they won, and that'll happen. Most people kind of wait to mitigate their odds and try and get more gems in the bag, but anything can happen. This is one of those games that it's a lot of aha moments. Like somebody will have 4 pulls, they'll draw 3 and not get it, and the last one is their gem, and it's a big...
Depends on how dramatic you are.
Oh yeah, and I guess I play with very dramatic people, so it's always exciting.
Well, also in the bag, you mentioned there are tokens you can pull out that either increase your level or let you put a gem in the bag.
Immediately let you put a gem in the bag, or
so sometimes you want to sort of
the apprentice
and
only takes tokens, but when you have 3 or 4 you can pull out, and if you pull your gem out with the apprentice, nothing happens.
That's right.
But all of a sudden the apprentice becomes pretty powerful because you start getting these level ups and more elements and stuff like that.
But it's interesting as well because as you use that, of course, you're emptying the bag.
You are.
And increasing the odds for everyone else.
As the game goes on, these gems are getting more and more likely to be drawn. And if I draw your gem out of the bag, nothing happens. It just goes back in the bag. But yeah,
mock me.
I will mock you, yes. But yeah, the game definitely, it kind of naturally scales and ramps up in a really fun way.
There you go. An overview of The Wizard Always Wins. Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome. Thank you.